Good morning, guys. It is my 25th birthday, and Taro told me not to come outside of the room until he pretty much texted me to come out. I just woke up. It's like 9:40 in the morning. I slept with braids in because I want to have my hair done in like a wavy texture. But let's get ready for my birthday. Let me brush my teeth first. Okay, so while I start getting ready, I figured I'd talk to you guys about 5 things I've learned in my 25 years of life. But first, let me put on some chapstick because I just brushed my teeth and my lips are dry. All right, number one, let me open up my notes. Okay, number one, your spiritual life is the most important. Your beauty is going to fade. And therefore, your heart should be filled with wisdom. And throughout the years, as you get older, your wisdom, your patience, your kindness should peek through or should be your main, like your main thing of your personality, because your beauty is going to fade. We as women, unless we're getting Botox, filler, lifts, augmentations, we're gonna fade, y'all. I have not been the most on top of my spiritual life, but one of my goals that I'll make in a different video of my 2026 goals slash life changes is going to be to pretty much be more intentional with my spiritual life. I also forgot that my husband bought me the Let Me Purr vaginal probiotic gummies. I've been seeing them everywhere and I want to take care of my every type of level of health. So let me go ahead and take this supplement. So far it's been really good. This is what it looks like. One, the packaging is super pretty. Two, the flavor is delicious. You guys, my December was literally everywhere. Left my job, moved to a new apartment, back and forth from here to my parents, that I forgot I had an entire face mask advent calendar. So we're gonna go with lucky number. What the heck? Do they not have my number? This cooling avocado clay mask. Actually, I don't want to have to do all that. So let me see what number 4 is got in store for me. Refreshing pomegranate peel off mask. That one I'll do. Okay, while this is drying and I look hilarious, let's get into the second thing I learned in my 25 years of life. Okay, my number 2 thing was limiting your group of friends to those that are equally driven in faith and overall life passions and career. I say this because a lot of the times I found myself limiting myself because I was surrounded by people that were on different wavelengths in different seasons of their life. One, people get a lot of misunderstandings when you are more driven than them. Two, it starts becoming this who's doing better, da 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 da. And it's not even what I'm intentionally doing. My life has always been career driven. My life has always been to succeed and keep going and do more than just bare minimum. Throughout my years, I've learned to limit my friend group to like 7 people who are goal driven, career driven, family driven, who put their spiritual life first, all of these things. And so I love that I limited my friendships. Do I miss some old friendships? No, because while I was in it, there was already some discomfort. So letting go of that and actually being intentional of my friendships that made sense to me, or that just made sense because there was like cohesion. We were all working on the same wavelength, or the same ambition, has been so much better for me. Hi, Mama. Hi, guys. Thank you. I have a face mask, so I can't move my face a lot. Okay, face mask is off. Let's get into skincare. I just started started trying the Miko Beauty Hydrate and Glow. So far it's pretty decent. I don't think I would buy it again, but I'm not gonna waste it. All right, let's get into a next thing that I learned. This one is specifically for young married women. Build your wedding for you, and everything else will fall in place. Everyone else should feel lucky to attend such a beautiful, magical day. I have a previous video where I talk about how I was too self-centered and then I started taking into account for everyone. I did not have balance. I was too self-centered and then I was caring too much about everybody else. So I still had a magical, magical, magical day. I think that brides who are planning, young brides who are planning their wedding, our families will get in our ears, our in-laws will act a certain way, and we need to just brush it off like a grain of salt, because at the end of the day, if they're not paying for it, then their opinion is just an opinion. And if you and your spouse, you and a couple other people, you and padrinos, madrinas are paying for your wedding, then that's what that is. Everyone saying this and that, that's their opinion. When their kid gets married, or when they themselves get married, they can deal with that by themselves. So young married women and young brides, plan your day for you. Plan your family for you and your husband. You are your own unit. You don't have to call and account to anyone but your spouse. So there's that. Taro just texted me. He's on his way home. So let me go ahead and get my hair down. Is what it's going to work for me. Doesn't mean it has to work for you or you have to be influenced by what I'm saying. This is for me and what I've learned. So in my notes, I talked about thinking about logical time clocks. Career and jobs are always going to be waiting for you. We are not retiring until we're like 70 years old. So why am I working for so many years? I can be investing my time in other things like family and having a baby. Enjoy your youth and be productive. In high school, I was in everything, having so much fun, but it got to a point where it was overwhelming. And I took that into my adulthood, that I always had to stay busy to feel successful. And that's not true. And I enjoy rest over having a full day of tasks. So I have learned that my career will always be there. My school will always be there. But my biological time clock is clicking and I need to get to work. I need to have baby number one already. So, am I family planning already? Maybe. Ultimately, all within God's timing. If I am meant to be a mom, I will be this year or into early next year. But yeah, ladies, work is going to be there all the time. Enjoy your youth. Travel. Have fun. Be intentional. Be productive. Have a family. Have a family. I see my cousins with families and I'm like, when am I going to be that? I love how my cousins are raising their kids and they're doing such a great job. So if they can do it, I can do it. I'm going to do some TLC and fix up this face so that I don't look like I literally just got up out of bed. You all already know how much I love the Rare Beauty eyebrow gel. It's literally my best friend and I need another one already. That's how much I use it. Okay, my mom actually just put me onto this concealer. It's called the L'Oreal Paris True Match. I am in shade C1 Light. And I just love how creamy it is. It goes on really airy. I don't know. It's like my go-to concealer right now. And I usually use Vanish by House Labs Hourglass, which also is really good, but I like to keep my luxury makeup for special days. Today is just a little pick me up, so let's just use this. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk about, have fun. Okay, live your life, have fun, have respect for yourself, have boundaries that are appropriate. Worry about your ethics and morals and how you view the world and your relationship with the Lord. Do not live your life according to other people's expectations of you. I really struggled with that growing up. I didn't feel like I was good enough until I got a good job from my parents. It has a lot to do with the fact that I always wanted to be on top, always wanted to be number one, all of that. As an adult, I realized I owe things to myself and to the Lord and how I live my life. My parents guided me, and now now it is my decision to do as I love blush, and I got this Glossier blush on my bachelorette trip. It's literally so pink and so cute. If I were to have to let go of anything, it would not be blush, because I love blush. Baby girl, you are so pretty, pretty.